Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Janelle and I upload new videos every Wednesday. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this makeup look right here. This is exactly how I did my makeup for my birthday, which was 3 days ago, 2 days ago, something like that. This is a makeup look I went with. This look is perfect for any holiday occasion, any special occasion, when you want to be super glam but you don't want it overpowering. I'm obsessed with how my makeup came out this year. And what's even better about this look is I needed my makeup to stay on for like the entire workday because yes, I had to work on my birthday. So literally this makeup stayed put for 16 hours and did not budge whatsoever. So if you guys are interested in the products I use and stuff like that that help it last all day, then definitely keep on watching. But before you go anywhere, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified every Wednesday when I upload. I love you guys so much, and without any more rambling, let's get into this makeup look. So first things first, when I was getting ready for my birthday, I wanted to make sure my makeup came out flawless. So I washed my skin like usual, and then I used this is the Derma E glycolic acid exfoliating toner. I put it in this little spray bottle that I got from Walmart. But whenever I want my makeup to look super smooth and last all day, I'll use this toner because it just helps kind of exfoliate the skin, pick up any extra residue and just any dead skin so that the foundation goes on and lies a lot smoother. So I needed my makeup to stay put all day because I had plans in the evening. So I didn't want to use something too like rich of a moisturizer, and I also didn't want to use anything with SPF. Although sun protection is so important, sometimes you have to sacrifice, and I knew I was going to be inside all day, so I knew that the sun wouldn't really be too much of an issue. So I used my CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. This one doesn't have any SPF. It hydrates your skin without leaving it like too greasy or sticky. I normally always recommend sun protection, but sometimes you need your makeup to last, and I find that when I use SPF, it lasts, but just not unreasonably long like I was asking for on my birthday. Alright, and then whenever I want my makeup to stay put all day, I'll use my MAC Skin Refined Zone Primer. And I use this stuff, and I'm telling you, my makeup did not budge all day. I legit had it on for maybe about like 15 hours, and it looked the same as like when I left at the end of the night. I did touch up and stuff throughout the day, but for the most part, this primer really helped it hold up. And I really focused that above my eyebrows just because that's where I get so shiny. Alright, so a couple days before my birthday, I put a couple foundations through the test of time to see how long they would last because I knew my birthday would be a very long day and I needed my makeup to look flawless all day. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I have been loving the Pat McGrath Sublime Foundation. However, it did not withstand the unreasonable amount of time that I needed my makeup on for. It's a great foundation, but it's just not like 15-hour wear worth, which is how long I had my makeup on. So I loved the way the L'Oreal Infallible literally stayed put all day. Like I said, my makeup did not budge all day. And I used this foundation. That's what I'm gonna use today. And then to apply it, I used a beauty blender. That way I could really like push the foundation into my skin, and that way it wouldn't be sitting on top and like moving around. Another thing I didn't do for my birthday so that my makeup would last is I didn't apply too much foundation on my nose or like on my forehead, just because that's normally where foundation tends to separate. So I just put pretty much like whatever was left on my sponge on those areas, and then that way there wouldn't be too much caked on there to separate and drive me crazy throughout the day. Then since my neck is like completely different color than my body, I'm just gonna take a fluffy dual fiber brush and bring that foundation all the way down. And I also like to sometimes bring it like down my chest, or at least I did this for my birthday. And I like the way it looked. So next I filled in my brows using my Morphe brow pencil in Mocha, and then my Anastasia brow powder in dark brown. I'm gonna quickly do that and just kind of fast forward through it, but I will zoom you guys in so you can see how I tame these crazy eyes right here. So now that a million years later, now that my brows are on, I'm gonna go ahead and clean them up with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm also gonna use this as my eyeshadow primer. Alright, so now I'm just gonna set my brows with this sample of this like Dior Lash Primer. It's meant for eyelashes, but I'm using it as a brow gel. So for my eye look, I used the Natasha Deanna Gold palette. Alex actually surprised me with this for my birthday, and I was so excited because this is my first Natasha Deanna palette that I have ever owned. And can we just take a moment to appreciate all of these beautiful colors. It does not come with like a matte all over lid shade, so I went into my Tati Beauty palette and took this color and used that to set all over my eyelid. But before actually I start my eye look, I think I actually want to do my contour and all of that now, just to get that out the way. I'm gonna quickly speed through this just because you guys have seen me contour my face. Like always, I'll show you the products and stuff that I use, but I'm not gonna like slow down through it just because you guys have seen it a million times. So for my nose, I'm using my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Beautiful Bronze. And then I'm highlighting underneath of my eyes using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I think I'm almost out of this one. I might have to grab. I just picked up a new one yesterday. And it was like perfect timing because they were on sale. So then I contoured my whole face using my MAC Studio Fix Foundation Stick in NC 50. And buffed that in using my MAC 130 brush. Now when I get to my cheeks, I just lightly pat it, that way I don't bring it too far down or make it look too muddy or anything. So once I have all that on, I just take my beauty blender and go back on top and make sure everything is blended out and that I don't look like a helmet bronzer head. And I definitely recommend for like special occasions or when you know you need your makeup to stay put for a long time, I highly suggest cream contouring just because it helps everything last so much longer and like look a lot smoother throughout the day. And then I'm also bringing this under. To set my whole face, I used my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 235 Pure Beige. This powder seriously never disappoints me. And I made sure to apply a good amount of powder on my forehead and above my brows just because that's where I get super oily, and also around my nose. And then to set and bake my under eyes, I used my Ben Nye powder in Fair Light. Like I mentioned in my last video, I just took it and poured it in my Coty Airspun packaging. This was like an empty container I had left because the packaging it originally came in, it's just annoying. You have to like pour it out. The cap is too small, it's just too much. I'm apply a good amount of powder because I'm gonna be doing my eyeshadow, and then this will help kind of catch the fallout. I like angling it up against my nose first and then just patting it out and up, and also bringing it down my nose, in between my brows, and also above my brows. Once again, just because like I said, I get so shiny there, it's so annoying. And I like to take a little bit of extra powder and put that at the edge of my shadow, and that creates kind of like a guide, so I get that winged out effect as I'm blending my shadow. So now we are finally ready for the eyeshadow. All right, so taking this Morphe fluffy brush, I took the color Sandstone in the palette first as my transition. Like I was blown away by just how easy it was to work with these. I'm like, okay, now I see why the price is so high. Does it still justify it? Probably not, but they just blend so easy. And I worked that color toward the front of my brow. Once I blended that out, I took Teak with the same brush and put it just slightly deeper in my crease. Alright, and then I took the color Dijon. These are like my favorite kind of colors to work with. Those like mustardy brown colors. They just look so pretty on the eye. And that one I took with a Morphe M433, a slightly denser brush. Oh, I just love the way these colors look on the eye. All right, and then to deepen up the look, I took the dark brown in the color. I did slightly dip into this color too, that way it wasn't too dark. With the same brush and that little pointed part of it, directly on that last third of my eye, like so. So you can see the color is just placed there, not blended. Next, I just take a straight edge with that first blending brush, and I'm just gonna start kind of blending it out and up toward the end of my eyebrow to give more of that like extended kind of cat eye look. And then I'm also just gonna blend it inward. Once I had that there, I went ahead, I didn't cut my crease, but I went ahead and just cut this front part, and I just find that that really opens up my eyes. And I took that with this tiny Wet n Wild brush. I like it because it allows me to get right in there. We just want to coat both sides of the brush. I kind of bring it further in this way, and like I said, it just opens everything up. This color in the palette, favorite shade, it's like a white with gold flecks in it. With my MAC 242, I'm gonna spray it with Fix Plus, and I just put that right in the front, first third of my eye. And then I took a little bit of this gold color, and I'm just gonna lightly stamp that on this part of the lid. And then to blend that gold with this dark outer brown color, I'm taking this bronzy color in the palette and just stamping that right on the corner. Now on top of those colors, I'm gonna take this gorgeous soft light gold. I love this gold because it's not too orange base or yellow base. It's like a perfect neutral gold, and it's almost like a sheer glitter topper. So with my finger, I'm actually just gonna apply that right on top of that middle lid color. And it's gonna give such a pretty shine to the eye. And then right on top of that, I took the first color again to lighten it up a little bit. I got so many compliments on my eye makeup that day. I was like, I better be getting compliments. This palette was not cheap. Pretty that is. And then with the small brush with that leftover dark brown color, I'm just stamping the corners to make sure they don't lose their intensity. Now that the top part of my eyes are done, I'm just gonna wipe away the bake. All right, and then to bronze / contour, I'm using my MAC Studio Fix powder in NC45. To bronze my forehead, since it's really large, I'm using this fluffy Morphe M527 brush, and I'm only gonna use this brush for my forehead just because it covers a large surface area. Then to chisel out these cheekbones, I'm gonna use my Morphe JH05 brush. And then you're left with a very defined kind of cheek contour. I'm also gonna work that powder down the sides of my nose. And then to clean up underneath of my bronzer, I'm gonna take the same loose powder. And I know this seems like a lot of steps, and that's because it is. It was my birthday, I wanted to be extra. Next, to further brighten my under eye, I took my Studio Fix powder in C3. I like to line this up with the sides of my nose. And then I just kind of brought it down here and also angle it up. And also brought it on my chin and forehead. For blush, I used a Dainty by MAC, and I mixed that with a little bit of gingerly, and I just angled that along my contour. Now wipe away this bake. Next, I sprayed my face with a little bit of Fix Plus just to give some hydration, but I did use a longer wearing setting spray afterward. While that was still wet, I took the light gold color in my Charlotte Tilbury Bar of Gold highlight palette with a small lip brush. I use that to highlight down the center of my nose. Then to highlight my cheeks, I use this Inglot loose highlighter. It's like a beautiful yellowy gold tone. And to do that, I use this fluffy MAC 137 brush. Put that on the highest part of my cheek just to give a really soft all over glow. Like I mentioned before, I don't like too intense highlights. I just like for it to look like my skin is glowing from within. Once I applied that highlight, I used my Maybelline Lasting Fix setting spray. This I just sprayed regularly throughout the day, and it literally helped my makeup stay put all day. This was like hairspray for my face. It literally just kept everything in place. Like, I can't say enough good things about this. You need this in your life. I think I did it about like 3 times throughout the day, and it helped my makeup hold up phenomenally. Hope I'm saying that right. So next, I went back into the palette and took Dijon. I always use a color like that for my lower lash line. It's just my favorite tone to use. And then for the outer part of my lower lash line, I took the dark brown color. For the front part of my lower lash line, I took this gold and used that to just highlight that first third. For my waterline, I used Teddy by MAC, a gorgeous rich brown. And then I used this Physicians Formula liquid eye pen to do a small wing on my top lash line. For lashes, I used the Lilly lashes in the style Miami. These are the ones that came in like the little ornament set that they have with the lash glue for 25 bucks. So still expensive, but a little bit cheaper than their normal price. So while that lash glue gets tacky, I'm just gonna apply my Flower Beauty Lash Warrior mascara to my top and bottom lashes. I lined my lips using my Carli Ilmakiage lip pencil in Luna. I applied the color Libra in the Carli Ilmakiage GLAM. And then on top of that, to leave more of a pinky tone, I used the shade Faux by MAC, a gorgeous like mauve pinky color. And I just dabbed that on top all over. Alright you guys, and here you have it. This is the completed birthday look. I'm so happy with how it came out. I felt so pretty, it photographed really good. It was very dramatic but not overpowering. Like, I don't know, I just think this look came out perfect. Perfect for any holiday occasion, perfect for any special occasion. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did happen to like it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Definitely don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified every Wednesday when I upload. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!